Everyone, in this video I'll show you guys how to make this really cool lever action rifle that shoots rubber bands. Materials that you will need to make this with is either 5.5 or 6mm thick plywood, very thick, about 21mm hardwood. Now make sure that this is very strong hardwood. It's for the lever. An 18mm dowel. You will have to cut this to make the fake magazine tube and the barrel. Then some 18mm hardwood. I'd recommend it to be more light colored, but darker colored can work just as well. And also just a bit of 3 or 4mm thick plywood. This part is only a decorational piece. You don't really need it, but it makes it look much better and a lot more realistic. As for the tools that you will need, I recommend 2 squeeze clamps, or 1 might be enough even, but 2 might make it a bit more efficient in some areas. A couple of chisels can be useful. They're not completely necessary, but they can be very useful. Normal handsaw, some rasps, files, a hammer, a pair of pliers or whatever these are, I forgot the names. These will be used to either pull out nails or just cut them a bit shorter. And lastly, a coping saw can be very useful. In addition, you might also use one of these or a vise to hold down smaller pieces so that you can work on them with more accuracy. Trying to drill in the hole for the lever, this happened. So instead, what I'm going to do is not use this thick wood, and instead use 3 layers of 6mm thick wood. Alright, once you cut up all of the pieces, this is how you should assemble them. The lever, you put it in through here, and then the trigger over here, the rotor over there, and the releaser over here. The rubber bands, there are 3 rubber bands that you should use. One of them should be a very small rubber band that you hook from this over here to the nail over there. One of them should be a rubber band that you attach to a nail and you shove it into there. And another one is a bigger rubber band that you attach from in there to around the trigger and around the nail over here. This simply makes it so that the lever stays in this position and that it doesn't go like this when you're not using it. And the rotor, you don't need to attach any rubber bands on it. Once you have assembled the entire gun, this is what it should look like. You should put the decoration plates on top like this, and it should look like this from the bottom. Once you've done that, make sure to cut out a notch, and after that, what I'm going to do is go over it one more time with a scroll saw and just make it look a bit more finished. And then after that, me and my sister will sand it down and give it a nicer shape, and also remove all of the fuzzy bits. Sanded and finished up this thing. you're ready to fire. The way to load it is pretty simple. You take your gun and some rubber bands. Alright, so the way that you load it is very simple. You put this up straight, and then you take a rubber band, hook it onto here, and then stretch it all the way to the front notch over here. 1 second, did a bit of a mistake. Here. Then you take this, rotate it back, and about 1 full rotation, take another one, this, another one. You can load in about 5 rubber bands until there would be problems. Alright, let's see it shoot. Sadly, this is not the most accurate weapon, but once you've run out of bullets, you can take out your LeMat revolver and fire more ones. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.